The next
Thanks, Beth.
question's from Liz.
Yo, Liz.
3 core Neville teachings.
These are going to be awesome. Notice again how they all weave together.
Yeah, well, the first 2, definitely. Okay. Hi, V and TT. 1. Okay, so there's 3 questions. 1. What is consciousness? What's the exact meaning of consciousness is the only reality?
Wouldn't we love to know? All I know is I'm aware of being. I'm conscious. What am I conscious of? How am I conscious of? Right? I'm aware of Victoria. Yep, that's within my consciousness. I'm also aware that I don't believe that all women is gold diggers. Right? Some people think all women is gold diggers. Right? And that would have them being aware of Victoria in a very different way. So just notice, like consciousness is the only reality. Like we were talking earlier, inside of consciousness, there's what leads and what follows. The imaginal experience leads the physical experience. Again, really simple basics.
Yeah.
But the key is explore. Because if we just give you an answer and you go, yep, got it, that's one thing. But to actually notice, your imaginal experience leads your physical experience. And it's all what you are conscious of.
Yeah.
Now it gets real versus a head thing.
Yeah, I really get... Well, for me, it's like... it's almost like Neville was trying to say that the converse of that if the only thing that was real was what I can see out there, that's not what he's about. So he's saying consciousness is the only... Everything that you can even imagine is reality.
Yep.
So
that's it.
Yeah, I think that's a cool question.
Mind-boggling boom, says Susan.
Mind-boggling boom.
Focus
Cool. Was that the Susan that asked the question?
I'm not even... No, this is Liz asking this
No,
question.
the first question was from Susan.
I don't know. I tend not to put last names on.
No, that's good.
Yeah, that way if someone says something like... well, anyway.
Yes.
Right.
The second question is, what do you mean by your reactions create your reality? And how you're aware creates your reality.
Cool. So there's news, right? My buddies at the dog park. Oh, you wouldn't believe the economy this, Trump that, some other person did this. The economy, the world, it's all doomed. I don't give a shit. Just to be blunt. I'm not going to base my income or my experience now on news. You get it? The reason I can say that is my reaction creates my reality. Now, if I actually went, Trump's still in office, I am, right? But if I'm having that kind of reaction, then I'm believing, well, Trump is the main breadwinner and something and crap, versus like, right, what's my real reaction? My real reaction will tell you what my real state is. My real state is I know I create wealth. I can double my income and work half the time. Right? Loving puppy dad. Right? Yeah. He's loving me while we're talking. Loving puppy dad enjoys it. Loving teacher knows that, you know what, somebody's going to be irritated about it, but they're just going to be irritated about everything anyway. Versus they can get the gold. Right? Loving puppy dad, loving husband, loving teacher. Those are the reactions that my reactions tell me if I'm in those states, and if I'm not in those states, I get to move. So that's where I'd begin there. What's the third one?
Yeah, I had one thing to put in because I remember how on the first question, Susan was concerned about how. No, in the very first, not Liz's 3 questions, but anyway, Susan was concerned about what people would say when their friends say, "Well, what's happening with this?" Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
And her reaction to that almost kept it alive.
Totally.
Kept it getting asked, probably. So I guess something like that for me, shows as well.
It just shows you, where are you?
Yeah.
Because if like, hey, what's happening? Right?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
No.
Right? I wake up and it's like, right, if Bruce is all worked up, I imagine lovingly. Because if I go, wow, Bruce is a dick, and I imagine, it's going to be a rough day at the dog park.
Yeah.
And that's my honest reaction, then
Guess
might
what?
as well stay home.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So,
Sweet.
Boom.
Yeah, and the third question, and again, differences between concept of self and states. Wow, you got some full-on questions here, Liz. Good one.
Cool.
Yeah.
I make it all about me all the time. I have just found, here's where people play lip service. And again, we're just crushing some stuff in our group about this because in other Neville groups, it's just a free-for-all. It's all me pushed out. Right? I'm finding more people are finding them. They're coming up with weird ass rationalizations with that are just keeping them stuck. Versus, what does Neville say? Change your concept of self. All right, loving husband, loving teacher, loving puppy dad. If those are my concepts of self, that gives life to. If I give life to those, it gives life to this kind of stuff. This show, this exact moment in the show. I want a BMW. I don't make it about the BMW. I make it about me being a BMW owner. As soon as I become a BMW owner in consciousness, I'll do whatever my role is, so will everyone else. And you've all heard that story before, how the car was listed as soon as it got on the lot. They never listed that early. They always do the checks first. They didn't have the checks done. I went down. They said, like nobody replies to ads that fast. Well, they put up the ad so that I could get on the computer in 10 minutes and reply, right? It all happened because I imagine being a BMW owner. I go outside, dick around with her for about 5-10 minutes, come inside, get online. They just listed the Bimmer. We go look at it. I say, I don't like those tires. They're like, well, they passed the check. And I said, well, yeah, I'm imagining having good tires on my car because I'm a BMW owner. I don't drive with shit tires. I don't say this, I just feel it, right? Next thing you know, he types it in, he goes, when do you want your car? I says, I want my car now. I've got cash, you've got car, let's do a trade. And he's like, well, bad news, can't give you the car because it hasn't been safety checked yet. And so they take the car, they replace some things, like some brake pads and stuff, and the things on the bus that go round and round. And I'm a happy camper because I got all my goodies at the price I wanted. Done. But that's the thing. I didn't make it about the car, the tires, no. I'm a BMW owner. That's my concept of self. And you can see as a BMW owner, I take care of my car. I make sure it runs good and is safe. So that attitude moves through everything. So that's what I would notice. Neville's definition of states is fascinating, some of the different ways he approaches it. But I'll toss this out from creation, faith, and also power bumps into this. The states are dead until you give them life. They're already created. Someone gets to be a BMW owner. If I slide into that and that remains my dwelling place, I have a BMW. If I become a BMW collector, then Victoria gets to go, where are we going to park them? Right? Loving wife gets to go.
Yes.
Right.
Need to build the garage now.
That's right. So, what do you have to build a Mirage to put them all in?
So, in a way you're saying, so all states already exist.
Yep.
But they until you give life to one that's dead, and your concept of self is the thing. So in a way, they're the same thing. I'm a BMW owner.
Yes.
That you had this concept of yourself and moved into the state of.
Yes.
Yeah, got you.
Yep. Literally stepping into it. Neville says the state that you most commonly return to is your dwelling place. The house that I step into most often is ours. Right? I step into Ron's once every 6 or 8 months or something like that.
The Maxwell's a bit more
The Maxwell's,
often.
yeah, a little bit more often than that.
Yeah.
But this is where I step into the most. And so, boom. So,
Sweet.
thanks for asking this.
Yeah,
that's fantastic.
that's great questions, Liz. Thank you.